Do you think you can still recognize your favorite stars? Even after all these decades, we'll start with a current photo and give you 5 seconds to guess who it is. Then we'll reveal a younger image of them, along with the iconic role that made them famous. Some were once global icons. Others you might not have seen in years. Keep track of how many you get right, and share your score with us in the comments. Let's begin. Question 1. Can you guess who this is? With his powerful voice, irresistible charm, and hits like It's Not Unusual, and Delilah Tom Jones became a global music legend. In 2025, he is 84 years old. Question 2. Do you remember these eyes? Mario Andretti is a legendary name in racing. His fearless driving and elite skill put America on the global speed map. In 2025, he is 85 years old. Question 3. They used to appear every week. Do you still remember? Nick Nolte stood out for his intense, rugged, and emotional acting, his distinct raspy voice, and brooding gaze. In 2025, he is 84 years old. Question 4. Look closely. Can you tell who it is? As one of the legendary three tenors, Placido Domingo has performed over 150 leading opera roles in a career spanning decades. In 2025, he is 84 years old. Question 5. Do you recognize this smile? From Broadway stages to the endearing Greek mother in My Big Fat Greek Wedding, Lainie Kazan brought laughter and heart to generations. In 2025, she is 84 years old. Question 6. A face you've seen hundreds of times, still remember. Tommy Cash is a quiet legend of traditional country music. His southern drawl, sincerity, and emotion have touched countless fans. In 2025, he is 84 years old. Question 7. They were once part of your memories. Do you recognize them? Patrick Stewart left a mark not only through iconic roles, but with his calm presence, wisdom, and deep, commanding voice. A living symbol of both science fiction and Shakespearean theater. In 2025, he is 84 years old. Question 8. Who's in this frame? Do you know? Her warm, refined voice and elegant presence touched hearts worldwide. With timeless hits like Walk On by Dionne Warwick, became an irreplaceable icon of classy soul pop. In 2025, she is 84 years old. Question 9. Who is this in your memory? As Sue Ellen in Dallas, Linda Gray portrayed a powerful, wounded, yet razor-sharp woman, becoming a TV icon for years. In 2025, she is 83 years old. Question 10. What does this face remind you of? Nicknamed El Rey de la Música Ranchera, the King of Ranchera music, Vicente Fernandez was more than a singer. He was a cultural icon of Mexico. He passed away in 2021 at age 81. Question 11. Can you guess who this is? Karen Allen Marion in Raiders of the Lost Ark was a bold, strong heroine of the 80s. In 2025, she is 73 years old.
Which is coming to an end, and I think there are few of us that don't feel
Question 12. A lady of British cinema. That's Elizabeth McGovern, who shined in Once Upon a Time in America and Downton Abbey. In 2025, she is 63 years old. Question 13. A face once considered the gentleman icon of the 80s. That's Perry King, handsome star of Riptide and The Lords of Flatbush, with roles spanning steamy films and TV. In 2025, he is 77 years old. Do you recognize him?
Like that, Stanley. What do you think? She's one of the boys on the corner?
writing.
Question 14. Do you remember these eyes that once melted hearts? She was famous as Ashton Maine in North and South, the elegant and seductive icon of 80s television. In 2025, Terry Garber turned 64.
You know about it anyway. You're still a baby.
Question 15. Look closely at this rugged face. Do you recognize him? He was famed for playing Vinny Terranova in Wise Guy, a hit crime drama of the late 80s. In 2025, Ken Wall turned 68. Question 16. A face that once flew across galaxies. Can you tell who? He piloted a starship in The Last Starfighter and survived terror in Halloween 2. Lance Guest became a sci-fi icon of the early 80s. In 2025, he is 64 years old. How many did you guess right? Don't forget to comment below. Question 17. Do you remember who once made Clark Kent fall in love on screen? From Superman's lover in Superman 3 to Martha Kent in Smallville, Annette O'Toole is forever tied to the legacy of the Man of Steel. In 2025, she is 73 years old. Question 18. Just from the eyes, do you recall where you saw him? From Big Trouble in Little China to Everything Everywhere All at Once, James Hong has been a cornerstone of Asian cinema in Hollywood. In 2025, he is 96 years old. Question 19. Do you recognize the man who made audiences laugh even in courtrooms? From the quirky lawyer in Ally McBeal to brilliant oddballs, Peter MacNicol left a unique mark. In 2025, he is 70 years old.
Call 911 right now!
Question 20. Does this face feel familiar? He was known for playing Joey in Saturday Night Fever 1977, part of the global disco craze. In 2025, Joseph Kali is 74 years old. Question 21. This look, do you remember who it belongs to? He rose to fame as Richie Valens in La Bamba, 1987, and continued to shine in action films and TV. In 2025, Lou Diamond Phillips is 63 years old. Question 22. Looks familiar, right? Who do you think it is? She lit up fame and many TV shows of the 80s-90s, known not just for her looks, but for her magnetic stage energy. In 2025, Nia Peoples is 63 years old. Question 23. Do you recognize this screen warrior? The silent hero archetype, he let actions speak louder than words. He starred in the American Ninja series. In 2025, Michael Dudikoff is 70 years old. Question 24. A face that launched a golden era of the 70s, can you guess who? He stood out in The Last Picture Show 1971, a classic that kicked off a strong film and TV career. In 2025, Timothy Bottoms is 74 years old. Question 25. Do you recognize this familiar smile from a classic cop series? Paul Linka was beloved as Officer Grossman in Chips Remembered for his humor and warmth. In 2025, he is 78 years old.
LA 15-7 Mary 3 and 4 in pursuit of a blue Dodge van, northbound Old Mill Road.
Question 26. Do you remember the face that shook both fashion and film? Lauren Hutton was a trailblazing supermodel who conquered Hollywood, known for her radiant smile and role in American Gigolo. In 2025, she is 81 years old. Do you recognize her? Question 27. Do you recognize this familiar icy stare? Not just an actor, but also a successful jazz singer, Robert Davi sent chills in Die Hard and License to Kill. In 2025, he is 73 years old. Question 28. A captivating face. Can you guess who? Deborah Rennard made waves as Sly Lovegren in Dallas, becoming a sultry TV icon. In 2025, she is 64 years old. Question 29. Just one glance at these eyes, remember who made your whole family laugh. Rick Moranis is unforgettable in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Ghostbusters. With his trademark quirky style, he stole hearts throughout the 80s and 90s. In 2025, he is 72 years old. Question 30. Do you recognize the face that once made all of Hollywood uneasy? Brian Thompson left a fierce impression with his muscular villain roles in Cobra and The Terminator. His cold stare and towering presence became his trademark. In 2025, he is 65 years old. So how many familiar faces did you recognize? Share your score in the comments and tell us which one moved you the most. Was it someone you hadn't seen in ages? Or someone who suddenly brought memories rushing back? If this trip down memory lane made you smile, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who used to watch TV with you under the same roof. The memories are still here, and we've got more to remember together.